right, man, look, we got a video by Zephyr. This is the greatest of all time. Let's check it out.
You are the greatest of all time in any category that you choose. Now, the GOAT has been a term that has been wildly
Thrown
overused.
around. Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, bro, this is putting GOAT status on every Randeezy and, you know what I'm saying, overusing it for sure. MJ is really still that. Actually, this nigga's breaking records and he's been dead for over 10 years, over a decade. Stop talking. Stop. No one else compares. Stop.
That problem, but that's besides the point. But we be out there calling any person or any character that we like the GOAT, to the point where it gets kind of concerning. Like, why are we as a society allowing DJ Khaled and GOAT in the same
DJ Khaled the GOAT? Get this shit
sentence? The only GOAT around, he's eating my. And after watching that Michael Jackson movie,
I need to see that. I need to go see that, bro.
Moved me. And this movie just showed me you cannot just call anybody the GOAT when you have people like him that exist. Like, Michael Jackson's aura was just different. All this man had to do was kiss women on the cheek, and they looked like they was halfway about to collapse.
She like she about to pass out, my nigga.
Like, I know backstage Shawty was looking like these. I go through MJ's aura in depth in my aura farming video, but one thing that I did not mention was the music videos, because Michael Jackson's music videos are a lost art. Like, these videos would have the most insane stuff imaginable. Like, you would really watch through these and you would see women getting beat up and Michael Jackson would just dance in response. Like, nah, this nigga dead saw domestic violence and said,
nah, no fucking cap, bro. No cap. Nigga said, I know you beating your bitch, but watch this fucking spin move, nigga. Fuck.
One of the funniest music videos to me was the one for Bad, where Michael Jackson.
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Who's bad? And they started doing a knife shit. Hold on. What a nice shit. Hold on. They was like this, chat. I ain't gonna lie. As a kid, I was practicing this knife dance with my homegirl. We locked hands and we was doing like this. Like how they was like supposed to be stabbing each other like hey man. Had to, bro. That video is long as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. It is for sure.
Jackson's part of a gang and gets exposed for being a fake demon. And when Wesley Snipes pulls up and says, so what's up then? You don't even got no one around you. You lacking. And MJ's like, who lacking? Spawns his group of YNs
and change of the fit.
Starts dancing instead of running a fade. Is this nigga serious? This really how them Disney bullies used to be running up, bruh. And when he's finally done with his dance routine, you had him looking like, nah,
not too much.
Frying me, but it was truly GOAT material. And now we're gonna talk about other people of this same ilk. Now, I do think Goku is the GOAT anime character, and for some reason, that's a hot take. I do understand some of the hate Goku gets, because back in the day, his fans were doing unparalleled levels of dick riding. You couldn't talk about any anime character without
him being compared to Goku. He can't be Goku though. Shut the fuck up. We get it, nigga. You watched Dragon Ball Z when you was 7, nigga. You musty. We understand.
You're not beating Goku, though. Shut up, bro. Always talking about beating Goku. The niggas typing this couldn't even beat diabetes. And although this was a very annoying era, it does not take away from the fact that Goku is the GOAT. Goku has the most iconic move, the most iconic transformation, the most iconic silhouette. He literally walked so an entire genre of anime could run. So if you are someone in the camp that's gonna look at me and say Luffy is the GOAT, I just wanna hold you by the shoulder and say this very calmly. Y'all niggas can suck my dick. When it comes to the greatest anime ever, that is a little too subjective. My anime list used to have Full Metal Alchemist at the top for years, and it was well deserved. It's one of the most perfect shows of all time, and I'd recommend it to anyone who has not
I watched Full Metal Alchemist for I watched 3 or 4 episodes when I was a kid, and I just never got into it. I feel like it was possibly good, yeah. I knew what happened with his little brother getting turned into the getting like put in the suit or whatever. But like I could never get into it. But like I wasn't getting into a lot of animes around that time anyway, so
it. Now, one of the most common places you would see the GOAT talk about is sports. And depending on which one you're talking about, there's either a debate or there is no
Serena Williams won the US Open while pregnant. Her GOAT status is undeniable. Don't ever play with me. You can't, yeah, bro. There's other GOATs out there, but don't ever question hers.
Contest. In American football, it is very clearly Tom Brady. I know niggas were trying to gas up Kermit the Frog for a minute, and I was just like,
fraud watch.
Like, you do not make one of the largest sports comebacks of all time to be in Patrick Mahomes talks. When it comes to track and field, there was an undisputable GOAT in Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt in his prime was a different breed.
Demon.
He had announcers saying lines that didn't even make logical sense.
And Usain Bolt has now broken his 5th world record in 12 months.
Damn!
Like, if you look at some of these races, it was legitimately unfair. He was gapping the fastest people on the planet like it was nothing.
Yo.
And Usain Bolt was the type of dominant where I would genuinely hate the nigga if I was running against him. Because his aura farming was on a completely different level. Because you'll see people using all their might.
Everything they got, and he be running, looking in the camera like, it's me, nigga. I thought I was gonna win this.
To run as fast as they can, and you'll just see Usain Bolt next to them jogging while literally laughing in their face. Nigga, I'd harm you. Like, these are people that spend their entire lives training just for this moment, and Usain Bolt is taunting half the match and still getting first. You are not winning.
Literally slowed down before the race was over.
And Usain Bolt is taunting half the match.
Look, he slows down. He slows down. He slows down. He slows down. Come on, man.
You are not winning against this nigga in his prime unless you were doing this. And he was such an aura farmer, he actively ran slower on multiple of his world records because he was too busy taunting at the end. Like, this number right here is only a world record because he decided to slow down and pump his chest. If he was legitimately serious throughout all of his races, I don't even know how much faster he would have been.
Literally.
I think his most legendary moment gotta be the 2008 Olympics, where he got 3 straight world records back to back to back. Undisputed GOAT of the track field. And we got even more undisputed GOATs like
he might be the DUI GOAT, but he also the golf GOAT. Can't lie. He's a DUI demon, but he's undeniable, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Not too much. Hey, 2 things can be true at once, right? Can it not? Can it not? Huh? Exactly.
Tiger Woods.
Bro, he's a fucking millionaire. Why don't you just do your drugs in the backseat of a car that somebody's driving? Why you always gotta drive? Real shit. You want to do your drugs. Just hire a driver, nigga. There should be no reason a fucking Range Rover was on its side, bro.
Now, I know recently we seen this man Tiger Woods losing his mind.
Oh!
Big fella!
Bro was out there trying to make domain expansions. His CTE was acting up. But he is like by far the GOAT when it comes to golf. When you look at a lot of the metrics, he is by far better than anyone at place 2, 3, or 4. He was so good in his prime, people actively played worse when he was on the court. Like, this nigga's hockey was so strong, they would struggle in his presence. And there is some sports where the GOAT is more widely debated. 2 of the most toxic debates of all time is between LeBron and Michael Jordan and Messi v. Ronaldo.
LeBron and Michael Jordan debate is fucking terrible. I don't know. It's different times. I feel like they're the GOAT of their time, I guess, but
Messi v. Ronaldo gets so toxic, it doesn't matter who you are. Their fans are willing to skin you alive if you disrespect them.
I've never been a soccer
I remember
nigga.
this little girl at the World Cup saying Ronaldo was crying in his car, and grown men were actively sending a 6-year-old threats. Bro, You're literally 40! But the debate between these two, I think, is the most intense in sports by far, largely because fans in soccer are way too passionate. Now, unlike LeBron and Michael Jordan, Messi and Ronaldo did compete against each other on multiple occasions, and damn near every single time they did, it was complete cinema. Now, if you look at the stats all together, Messi low-key destroyed the nigga, but they have both had some incredible matches against each other. I think the most popular back in my time was in La Liga 2014, where Barcelona and Real Madrid went against each other and Messi scored a hat trick. I remember this game having niggas in my face.
I didn't care. I didn't even, bro, I didn't learn who Ronaldo was until Speed was like, that's the GOAT. And I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? I don't, you know what I'm saying? I barely watch football. I'm not watching football. I don't even watch the American version. I'm not watching the, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I don't watch that shit, bro. I just learned who that was probably a couple years ago. Hey, bro. Yeah, y'all got that debate. I ain't got no parts in it. I don't know who these niggas is.
Family going crazy. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. If I had to choose, I think Ronaldo got more aura. Sui is the most iconic pose for a reason, and CR7 is the coldest combination of letters and numbers I ever seen in my life. Messi, meanwhile, is gonna cook you on the court no matter the scenario, but he's gonna do this being the most socially awkward person of all time. Like, there was a time when he was accepting an award, and he almost kissed Mbappe instead of turning to his wife. His poses next to people be frying me too. He is unintentionally the funniest person ever. These are two of my favorite matches from the both of them. Definitely check them both out. And we can now go into LeBron and Michael Jordan. Now, basketball's GOAT debate, I think, is toxic as well because it has largely...
I don't even think they've ever won against each other, right? Like, it's just two different times.
Devolved into which player can we discredit the most. Like, I hate hearing people say Michael Jordan couldn't win without Scottie when he was dropping 15 points in the finals, and Michael Jordan had to average 45 for them to win by 3.
Damn.
By 3! And I have to hear Jordan fans saying LeBron is a choker when he has gone through series where he had to average 35, 9, and 9, with his second best shooter averaging 12 and his third best averaging 9. And the teams that he was going against, 2 MVPs, all-star cheater, DPOY, finals MVP for 2 years.
Oh, hell!
I honestly hate this debate for trying to make both of these incredible players look worse for the sake of a ranking. Exactly. Both of these niggas are insane, bruh. Michael Jordan, they was out there calling him Black Jesus. It's blasphemy, but them niggas was right. Not only has he had the most aura out of any sports player imaginable, his stats pre-retirement were actually unreal. I'd recommend watching some highlights from the 1993 finals. He legitimately looked 5 times better than anyone who was on the floor. In LeBron, my glorious king, where do I even begin? Although
the glaze is insane, but I mean, I get it, bro. Chad, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was a LeBron hater up until he joined the Lakers. Then I started to look back on some of the shit he did, and I'm like, my hate was valid though, cause like he wasn't on my team. But like as you get to like him, cause he's on my team now. I was a LeJesus hater for sure. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, nigga, I'm a Kobe, but bro, nigga, Kobe. Everything I knew was Kobe, bro. Fuck everybody who ain't Kobe, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck everybody who ain't Kobe. And at the time, those were some of the biggest competitors for Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So fuck, you know what I'm saying?
He has done a lot of manipulation in his career to make sure he had the best chance of winning. I think fate made sure he paid for it every time because he has had some pretty terrible injury luck when it comes to his teammates. Like, he was out there playing with Anthony Day-to-Day Davis. This nigga would sneeze and be out for 2 weeks. And that has made him walk into certain series with his starting lineup looking like
disgusting.
Like this. But the fact that he has always produced, despite his teams being rather atrocious at times, is simply incredible.
I think he retiring this year. Y'all think he done? Y'all think he coming back next year? He might come. The only reason I think he'll come back next year is if what's in Luca? Is it Luca? I can't remember these niggas' names. But the niggas on his team that's injured, if he can make a full recovery, they can probably shoot for it. Like, bro, I wholeheartedly think they would have had such a better chance if Luca wasn't injured. Chat, no fucking cap. Them niggas on the court together is dangerous, bruh. Luca and LeBron, nigga, I watched that game versus Houston. I said, oh my God. They really could have did something if that nigga didn't get injured, bro. He does have terrible injury luck with his teammates, bro. Holy shit.
Y'all should already know 2018 LeBron this year got y'all.
Now, I wouldn't say they would have won against OKC, but I don't think they would have got skunked. You know what I'm saying?
Is acting like these. If I had to give you something to watch, I would definitely say watch the 2009 series between him and the Orlando Magic. It's literally a 30-minute highlight reel of some of the craziest athletic feats you will ever see. When it comes to more subjective niches, it's a lot harder to choose a GOAT. Genres like hip-hop constantly have GOAT debates, and there was a time where it was pretty unanimously known as Tupac. I would say nowadays, if you're saying Tupac is the GOAT, it is a LARPer take.
Yeah, you're
now I know that sounds crazy, but
no, you're not. It's been over 20 years. That nigga had like 3 years worth of music. Like we gotta like be honest with ourselves. He did rap great. He made some very generational tracks, but he's just not the GOAT anymore. It's not. Like, we have to be honest, bro. Niggas' run was short as hell. So was Biggie's. Niggas called Biggie the GOAT. And like, I'm like, bro, Biggie had one album. His Life After Death, that was his one album. Niggas just been spinning his shit forever. What about Snoop? Fuck no. Like, no. Yo, Snoop, don't get me wrong. Snoop is good. Snoop is never the GOAT. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, the only nigga who I can say was ever truly the GOAT where niggas was not on his level as a rapper. No, we're talking hip hop, chat. We're talking rap right now. We're not talking like overall. We're talking not Lil Wayne. No. We're talking not Jay-Z. Jay-Z did great and he's a billionaire. He's done great. But Lil Wayne had a unstoppable run. This nigga was, bro, he was putting out albums. He was putting out full albums with mixtapes, snatching niggas' beats. Do you know how many songs there are where niggas don't know that it's actually somebody else's beat? Niggas just think it's Wayne's. This nigga's mixtape run was insane. If that nigga Wayne took your beat, it's cooked. They don't know. They don't even know your song no more. It's like a death sentence to your song if that nigga took your beat. Because now they're looking for Wayne's version. They're gonna type in the song name and type in Lil Wayne at the same time. You're cooked. You're cooked.
Explain. Not saying Tupac's a bad rapper, he was incredible. But if you are under the age of 25 and you're going to look me in my eyes and say Tupac's the GOAT, you are just trying to be different and you are not a vibe, nigga. Like, real life, gun to the back of your head, name 5 songs from him. Like, what the fuck? You're dying. You're literally dying. Again, Tupac isn't at all a bad rapper, but I feel like people say this just so they can seem intelligent. Like,
literally.
Wise move, nigga, wise move. But rap, I think, is too subjective to have a singular GOAT. But y'all niggas just be saying anyone.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Now, all the kids nowadays saying Playboy Cardi when this is the only...
Fuck no. Fuck no.
line he speaks actual English.
Yesterday with my pops, my grandma still play bingo.
NBA YoungBoy be getting glazed too, and although he
No.
is tough, some of his songs are rather questionable.
It's a lot of the same shit over. This nigga drops fucking 60 songs a year or fucking 30,000 songs a year, and it's all the same song over and over and over and over and over and over and over. No. He got some good bangers. He can rap, but it's the same song over and over again, bro. Holy shit.
Like a baby, you could say that I'm a child molester.
GOAT superhero is also pretty subjective, but not really. You could only really discuss these three as the GOAT. Like
Batman shouldn't be on this list. I just feel like leaving Iron Man out is kind of crazy. Is that just me? These are very valid picks, though. But leaving Iron Man out is kind of crazy. Can't lie.
And niggas want to be different so bad, they out there saying the real superhero GOAT is Nova.
What are you talking
What the
about?
fuck
Hell,
is
you
that?
talking about, bro?
Spider-Man is my favorite out of the three, but Superman I think is the clear GOAT.
Superman for sure. He's
He's literally synonymous with the word superhero, and I don't think that will ever change. Greatest video game of all time, I think, is way too subjective.
Oh, yeah, for
However,
sure.
there was a time where there was a unanimous GOAT. When I was growing up, all these lists were dominated with Ocarina of Time on the top. Now, is it actually the GOAT?
No, nigga.
I wouldn't even say it's the best in this series, but I would say for a good 10-year span, most gamers were coining this as the best game of all time. And I don't know any other game besides maybe these three that have
GTA 5 is valid. Black Ops is valid. Minecraft's valid.
that on their resume. Now, GOAT video game characters, a different conversation. I think it's very easily Mario. I don't even know who else would enter the conversation, but me personally, I'm going Sonic. I know
There's too many. It's also subjective. Just like GOAT video game character is also subjective, nigga. Nah, we not just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Mario's a very valid take, but so is Sonic. So is fucking like Leon for like it all depends on the game. Really.
all the Nintendo fanboys mad, but what top 5 you smoking on, Mario? Cause my top 5 is Sonic.
It's no use. Can't miss. It's no use.
I got a Sonic versus Mario video in the vault. Let me know if y'all want it. That's all I got for now. Make sure to comment any other GOATs that I missed, and I'ma catch y'all next time.
W video. But it's also subjective. You had it on a MacBook? I'm nosy as hell.
I got a Sonic. Let me know if
Yep, he had it on a MacBook. I'm nosy. W video though. Shout out Zeph, man.